Hey everyone, welcome back to vlog week 2 of Vlogmas December. It is currently, I actually don't know, it's about 3:30 maybe, on Sunday the 5th of December, and I am only just starting because I didn't realise what time it was. It was only when Chris shouted up that he was going to work that I realised what time it was, because I have been making Christmas cards. I do a lot of crafting. I'm currently in my craft room at the minute, and I have been making my immediate family Christmas cards. So today I've made 2 cards. So I've made, well, I'm going a little bit overboard this year, obviously, with my sister just having a baby. I'm actually making them 3 cards. So I'm making one for my sister and brother-in-law, one for Albie, and then one as a family card, with it being their first Christmas as a family. So I've made that one, so I thought I would show you that. This is classed as an easel card. If any of you want to know what I've used, this is actually, it's a couple of years old now. I don't know if it'll tell me on it. No, it doesn't tell me, but it's a Kanban card kit, and it's decoupaged up, all in blues and whites and silvers. That's my sister's colours that she does. I like to colour coordinate. So I've made them. It just says, to a special family at Christmas. I don't mind showing you them because I plan to have them handed out before next Sunday. And then the card that I've just finished is actually Albie's first Christmas card, and I have gone really simple, but again colour coordinated. I've used a combination of things. So all of the card is Chloe's creative cards out of the Christmas, I've got them here to show you. So out of the Christmas selections, so we've got the Winter Wonderland pearl card and paper, which is what the cream white is. So that's this one and this top one. Then we've got the glitter, which is the silver, and then the matte mirror, so what the reindeer and these 3 layers are, is out of the Sparkling Christmas, this one, and it's this colour here. So both of those last 2 ones are out of the Sparkling Christmas set, and the other one is the Winter Wonderland set. The reindeer, I'm actually not sure. I don't know if it's possibly tonic. It was one of my mum's old ones that she's had for years and that she gave me, but I thought it was very, you can actually, as you can see, it's cut all of these out. You can actually cut them out and like colour coordinate, so you could turn it into Rudolph, give it a red nose, things like that. These letters and this middle set of letters, so the first and Albie are tonic alphabet letters, and the Happy Christmas is from Claire Manning Creative, which is the Be Happy set, which is fantastic. It was her first launch, and it literally has every sentiment you could think of. And then this here is actually a stencil that I have stenciled on. It's the Chloe's creative card one again. This is the stencil. I use it all the time, that one, and I used the tonic spray, hold on, what's it called, the tonic mica mist in the colour Nebula Blue, which looks like this. So you can build it up to look as blue as this, or you can just mist it to create a little look like this. So that is 2 cards that I've done. I've got Boo and Jordan's Christmas card to make, and then I've got my mum and dad's to make, and then I will be handing those out. And then I've also got Chris's sister and my niece's cards to make. So I think this week because to be honest, at the minute I've got no plans for this week apart from work. So I think what I might do is make this a bit of a Christmas crafty video. Do show you, I might actually show you how I put cards together and how I like my process and things, for the people that are here for like the crafting section of my channel, because I know a lot of you have liked my Christmas bauble wreath that I did last year, which actually this year I haven't put up as of yet. Whether I will or I don't know, just because we've got a new porch door and I don't want to have to like drill into anything or do anything like that. I don't want to damage a new door. So at the minute that isn't in. But that's those 2 cards done, ticked off my list. As I said, I've got 4 others left to do, so I will probably sit and go through my process with one or maybe 2 of those. I am gonna tidy up because I like to tidy as I go, because otherwise, 1, I wouldn't have the space, and 2, I can't be doing with all just looking at it and thinking, oh my god, I've got to tidy that up at the end of the day. So I'm gonna tidy up. I am gonna leave these to fully dry, fully set, so that they don't shift around or anything, because I have used, well, on this one, as you can see, it's got quite a few layers to it. I've just used some 3D tape, foam tape, but then on like the reindeer, to keep them all together and everything, I have used the art glitter dries clear glue. So I want to make sure it dries pretty quickly, near enough instantly. It's like tack dry, but I don't want them to shift, so I'm going to lay these out on here. Day number 5 of the advent calendar. Message 5 people in your phone book and tell them why they're so awesome. I feel like that's the really easy one to do as well. Like, you should do that one more often, like tell people why they're good and why you appreciate them. So let's get it out. What have we got? Please tell me it's what I think it is. Ah, it is. I've run out as well. I've been using something different for about the last month, but this is my go-to daily cleanser. And actually, I used the sponge that we got in day 4, so yesterday, but last week's vlog. And it's not actually a charcoal sponge as I thought it was. What you do, you run it under water and it goes soft, and put a bit of cleanser on and massage it in, and it's so gentle, but it feels, the only way I can describe it is like the sponge actually feels moisturised. Like the sponge feels so soft and oily, but in a good way on the skin. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research and actually find out what the sponge is, but it is really nice. I used it this morning when I had a wash, but I'm so glad this is back in my routine. As I said, there was a reason that I went for the bigger advent calendar this year, and I went for Body Shop just in general, because majority of my skincare routine is Body Shop. Just really like their products. I've been using them for about 18 months now, and my skin has been really good, even through the pandemic and wearing masks and everything like that. And obviously we've gone back to wearing masks now. It has kept my skin really fresh, like cleansing with them cleansing with Body Shop morning and night, moisturising. I've, touched wood, not had any allergic reactions like I did at the beginning of the pandemic. So I'm really happy with this advent calendar so far, and we're only on day 5. So out of 5 of the days, there is 2 products that I've not tried previously. So the British Rose shower gel, which everyone needs shower gel, and the sponge, which, as I said, I've already used that. I've got my cleanser, and I got the toner and the makeup remover. So I've already got 3 of the steps of my skincare routine. So for me, it's a no-brainer to go for this. Yes, it's expensive. It's £140. But I know that these products alone are from like £10 to £20, depending on what product you're getting. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Cats, stop fighting over the tree. So yeah, for me, as I said, no-brainer. But I am gonna go cook tea and hope they're chasing each other now. I'm actually doing hello. I'm going to share it with you. Let me just pop this back and I'll be back in a second. So you will have to excuse the washing machine in the background. I forgot it was Sunday for some reason and forgot to put the washing on, so I've now got 3 loads of washing to get done. But I listening to cats fight all of the time. I am currently about to start tea, and I'm actually recreating one of our favourite HelloFresh. Got it. Now I haven't got any mange 2 or green beans because you can either do it with either. But I'm just going to put extra mushrooms in. So it looks a little like this. So it's garlic, leek, which haven't got leek, I'm going to substitute onion for that. Mushrooms, stock, bacon, ladons, risotto, some cider vinegar and some cheese. And that is pretty much it. And it ends up looking like this. It takes about 45 minutes because you want to fluff up that rice really well, but it's so nice, and be nice to each other. Another little tip: if you buy the smoked bacon ladons, it just adds a little extra flavour. I need to leave these out a little bit before I cook them actually. Just adds a little extra flavour to the actual risotto. Really nice. So, as I said, I'm recreating this tonight. So, I have a confession. It is now Wednesday. I didn't feel great Monday, Tuesday actually. Not great, but just really drained. I thought, sorry, kicking my tripod. I thought I'd actually gotten over like long COVID. I'm saying that in exclamation, but I have had long COVID, but I thought I'd gotten over it. I've just scratched my face as well. I thought I'd gotten over it. So I've been like doing normal routine stuff, everything like that, thinking that I was okay, and then this last 2 days I have been absolutely drained. Falling asleep on the sofa. I was in bed for like 10:15 last night, which for me is early. So I've just been a bit drained. So I've done nothing since I did these 2 that I showed you the other day. But as I said, I'm going to talk you through the process a little bit of what I do to put a card together, and what like how I sit and figure things out and things like that. So I think I'm going to show you my mum and dad how I'm putting my mum and dad's card together. Now I am technically going to cheat a little bit because I have got a load of flowers already pre-cut out for me, which my mum actually cut out. So yes, I'm going to use some of her stuff that she cut out for me on her actual card, but they are very pretty Christmas roses, and obviously that's just a single layer, but as you can see, you can kind of see through it. But I'm gonna do not a white on white. I love a white on white I had, but not white on white. I'm going to add some little accents of silver and some silver glitter in. But I am going to do a white on white card. But the way I need to make up these flowers, the way I'm going to do them, I'm going to do a big, a medium-sized, and then a little in the middle. Obviously I need to shape them, but I'm going to do 3 layers to them all, which will give me 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. So I'll probably make up 3 of them to do like a nice cluster in the corner, and then I've got some foliage that I can use and glitter up on the back and things like that. But I like to work in odd numbers when it comes to my flowers and things like that, so that's why I'm saying 3. Now I'm going to do an 8x8. So start, I'm going to get my card blank. Now I think I am going to use some of the paper that I used on my other cards. Now, do I want to use glitter or mirri? So this is obviously the glitter card, which is non-shed, and then we have the mirri, and as I said, I'm going to use silver accents. So and then what I'm going to use for my white, because as I said I am using white, but I want to use just get open to the page. I'm going to use this pearlized white. Can you see how it reflects the light? You can see it better on the red, but it reflects the light. It is gorgeous, like up close and personal. So I think I'm going to do a similar layout to what I did on Albie's card, this one here, but what I think I'm going to do is I need to decide if I'm doing mirri, if I'm doing matte or if I'm doing glitter. Let's have a we'll do, I think I'll do glitter because I'm going to add a bit of sparkle to the card as well. So my first base layer is going to be glitter, if I can get it out. You do need to be careful, these are well stuck in. Okay, so we have our first layer, which is going to be, so we have our 8x8 card, and then we have our silver. So we're going to have a slight border. Then I'm going to use one of the pearl sheets, which if I put it next to the white, you can see that it's just slightly more creamy, a little bit warmer. But when it's on top of the white, can you see how just makes everything pop and shimmer a little bit? And do I do a sheet of the matte mirri? Is that going overboard a bit? Let's try it. This is my, as I said, I'm talking through my process. This is my process. I literally sit and have a play until, well, I quite like that actually. Let me try it the other way around with that at the bottom and then the glitter on top. I'm going to put this light on in the background and hope that it doesn't, because this is how I figure out my lighting. So I quite like that actually. Yeah, I like that. And then what I am going to do, as I said, these are going to make up my flowers. So we're going to have flowers bundled in the corner. And then, as I said, I'm doing the same layout. This I'm actually going to make as a shaker card. So, sorry, if you don't know what a shaker card is, this blue layer, well, this white layer, I'm going to cut out a window here, and this blue, you'll be able to see this blue layer. I'll lay a sheet of acetate, which is like a clear plastic, over, and then fill it with sequins and like glitter. So you will have a little window of sparkle in the middle as well. So that is going to be my basic layout. So okay, so as you've just seen, I have been prepping different elements because I've got to wait for these to dry and for this to dry, which looks gorgeous now that I've stenciled it. I used the, one sec, the Cosmic Shimmer paste, or texture paste, which is in the colour Silver Moon. It looks quite bluey in the tub, but it is a pure silver. And this is what I'm going to cut down to 6x6, and this is going to set over the top, and we're going to have that raised, and there will be some sequins or something, I haven't quite decided yet, inside. But I've got my 3 layers cut ready. I've got this cut with my acetate on, as you can see. I used, I did it 6x6, and then I just used a square die, one of the Chloe's Creative cards, to take out the middle. This is heat resistant acetate because I am going to stamp and emboss onto it, onto the actual acetate. So this is where my sentiment's going to go. So my sentiment's going to go across the centre of this frame. I'm going to emboss it with the Sweet Dixie embossing powder in Silver Dollar, which is a really nice, it looks grey at the minute, but it's a really nice metallic silver. See if these are starting to dry a little bit. These are nearly dry. I glittered the back with the art glitter, dries clear glue, and I glittered those so that they sparkle through. Did the same on my flowers because they have such a fine, because it has such a fine nozzle on the glue. I was able to just dot and put some glitter on those, which when they're built up, you'll get a nice sparkle from them. So I'm using this Stamps by Chloe one, which is pretty much the size that it is on there. I'm gonna stamp in clear, and then I will emboss. So this is gonna sit in the middle right there. So I'm gonna emboss embossed that. I do keep having a little feel. Oh, this is nearly dry actually. So once I've embossed this and put my flowers together, because they will be dry, I'll be able to cut this down and start constructing. I'm doing my time lapses slightly different. I'm actually using the mode on my camera, whereas normally I film and then speed up. So I'm hoping that the hyperlapses have been okay, because otherwise you've just not seen anything that I've just explained to you. Okay, so I haven't actually constructed, because I didn't realise what the time was. It's gone 9 o'clock and I still have tea to make. But I have, as you just saw, let me pick the first one that I did up actually, because I don't want them falling apart. I have constructed my flowers. You can see the sparkle on them. And then they've just got a Chloe's gem in the middle, the medium sized one. So I've got 3 of those. My glitter leaves are all ready. I have acetated, so this will go over here and that Merry Christmas will stand out against that. I am going to leave these to fully dry up and set up overnight, and I will put these, I will construct them together tomorrow, and then I've got another card to make. But for now I need to go cook some tea. Doing really easy tea tonight, so I haven't got to stress too much about that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. We do need to go open up the advent calendars because we've not opened up day 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, I've got 3 days to open. I've not opened them at all while I haven't filmed, so we've got those to go open. So let's go do those. Oh, as you can see, different settings. So let's go open those and cook some tea. So I thought ahead, and I already got them out, the boxes, because we know how much these have been a nightmare. So day 6, just got a skateboarding dog. Who doesn't love it? Bake with your besties and share your tasty treats at the local care home or food bank. It's a nice little idea. So for day 6, we have a mini Shea shower gel, which is actually my favourite scent. I've got the perfume on in this today. And I think I actually have a full size of this upstairs, so I'm not going to be a broken record, but there's a reason I buy this one. Day 7, collect litter at your local park or wild place. Feel good and enjoy the air. I must admit, I'm not one for being outside in the cold at the minute. Not when it's dark and it's icy. I don't do well with ice. So we have the coconut lip butter. I must admit, I prefer their lip balms to their lip butters, just because I feel like they soak in a bit more. With lipstick it's different, but I don't like the feel of having something like moving around on my lips, like something creamy. But I have had these before and I will still use it, because with wearing a mask, lips get extra chapped at the minute. And then day 7, what do we have in here? It's quite light actually. Send a surprise Christmas card to a neighbour, make everyone feel together. I do actually send Christmas cards to my neighbours, so I will be doing that. Oh, we have a sponge, like a loofah. It's like a Do you know what? It reminds me of the comforter from Lush. Obviously it's not, but it's like I think it's like an exfoliating one because it's quite rough, whether it'll soften up when it's damp. Let's have a look, does it say on here if it is an exfoliating one? No, it doesn't. But yeah, nice little sponge, which is good because my scrunchie is starting to look a bit, needs a new one. So that is day 6, 7 and 8. I am putting all my boxes back. I do like to keep my boxes and then I don't know why I recycle them all at once at the end of the 25 days, or at the end of Christmas should I say. I'm waiting until I put them away. But tonight I think I might do a little cook along with you. I am making chicken and mushroom creamy pasta, which is one of our naughty meals that we have after we've had a chicken dinner. Had a chicken dinner last night. We've got leftover chicken, so sorry, covering the camera. So we are having chicken tonight, and as well we want to clear out the freezer a bit, and we've got some tiger bread in there that needs using up, so tiger bread to dip. The only thing I'm gutted about, I keep forgetting to soak my garlic. We buy dried garlic and I soak it and make a pot up at a time, and I keep forgetting, so I've got no garlic to go in my cream unless I have any garlic granules left, but I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to, ooh, I think I see garlic salt. I might have. I have to have a look. But it is literally as simple as me spinning, keep me around. We've got a roast chicken in here, which was cooked yesterday. Some mushrooms that need using up, an onion, single cream. Obviously you can use a vegan alternative and not put the chicken in. White wine and some garlic and a stock cube, and obviously if you're doing vegan, vegetarian stock cube. So we need to not look in my cupboard because it is a mess at the minute. We need a stock cube. With that I need to find some garlic, and that is literally it, with some pasta and a little bit of tiger bread to dip. Simple. So, as you just saw, I've done everything apart from add the cream. I've just added my cream and turned it right down to simmer. I've got my pasta on, set myself a timer, and I'm going to wash up now. I just let the stock reduce a little bit before I added the cream, because obviously cream and water don't make the best combination. So I didn't want it to split, so I let it reduce a little bit. And now I'm just going to wait for this to cook. Set myself a timer and can't wait. It smells so good in here. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat this. Still not very appetizing, but it smells amazing. So I'm home. It is the 9th, so it's Thursday. I have just ordered myself a cheeky little McDonald's. Can you, oh, look, can you tell I'm wearing a mask again for work? I have had a few breakouts, which I've not had in ages. But, as I said, I've just ordered myself a cheeky McDonald's. I thought we could try the Christmas range. I haven't tried any yet. So, I actually ordered both burgers because I'm not really sure which one I'm going to fancy or which one I'm going to like, as well as the cheese dippers because we can't beat some cheese dippers, and it is on its way. Um, haven't eaten today, so I'm fairly hungry. And apparently it's only about 2 minutes away, so there we go. That was good timing. I could not have like planned that really. So we have a McDelivery. So I went for the crispy chicken, the festive crispy chicken with cranberry sauce and sage and onion mayo. And then we've got the festive stack, which is escaping the box apparently, and cheese melts. So we have some very festive looking bags and boxes. We've got a fairly big burger actually, fills the box, Jesus Christ. So we have, oh, I think that's bacon that I see in there as well. So this is the chicken one. And then this one that the lettuce is, or has escaped, oh, it's in a brioche bun, look at that, is the festive stack, which I know is like 2 burger patties with bacon in. So this one has cheddar cheese and a red onion chutney, which sounds really nice actually. So, because my tripod's upstairs, because we're going to go up and finish the cards in a minute, I'll try them, let you know what I think. Because we all know these are a yes anyway, so I'll let you know what I think of either of these. I will fill you in on the McDonald's, but I've got glue everywhere, so I need to be careful. I think I've just moved something. Just wanted to show you the finished card. I did put another layer in, as you saw, just because I wanted to break up the 2 glitters a little bit. I don't want to stand it up a bit like too much because I don't want to shift the flowers because they're still drying. But I used oh, like they're shifting. I used Calax 3D glue, which I had to cut the top off because it had dried out. That is the only thing with that. It's great glue for like being able to like 3D flowers, like you can see like they're raised quite a bit, but it does dry out very quickly. But this, I used some sequins to do my shaker, but once this is dry I will give you a proper like overview of it. But I'm just gonna clean up my hands and then we'll talk McDonald's. So cheese bites were amazing as predicted. Even though I did nearly choke on them, like scratched my throat and I had a choking fit, like coughing fit. But they were amazing as predicted. The burgers, I think I preferred the actual burger to the chicken burger. I expect it. I don't know. You couldn't really taste the cranberry in the chicken burger, whereas it said it was a cranberry sauce, I think it was, that was in it. But it, yeah, I just preferred the flavors of the burger, but the actual chicken of the chicken burger. But very good. So if you are wanting to do the McDonald's festive menu, I can approve. Very good. Now I've tidied up a little bit. I'm just gonna pop these extra bits away that I didn't use on the cards. I always get extra out or make extra if I'm making, and then just save. It always saves you having to make more along the way. But that is, as I said, one card finished. I'm gonna leave it to dry. You can see like the height that those flowers have got on them. I'm going to leave that to dry for a bit, and then we'll go over it like properly. But you can hear the shaker, like the sequins that I put in it. Sequins are Stamps by Me sequins, I think. Yeah, I think they're the Stamps by Me sequins, and they are really pretty. Really nice colours. So now I have my sister and brother-in-law's card to make, and if I'm being honest, I've already made them 2 cards and I'm kind of struggling for a little bit of inspiration for them. I think that's why I've put making my special cards off for so long, because I've just not had the inspiration to do them this year. So I've got out, if anyone does craft, these are great books. These are the Stamps by Chloe, so Chloe's Creative Cards project books, and project book 1 is a Christmas one, and you can, like, I like to pick out little bits of elements of things. Like this one, I did do a version of this last Christmas, but just put my own twist on it. But 1, I can't remember what type of Christmas card I did them last year. And 2, I just don't know. I feel like I need to do the blue, because the blue ties all 3 cards together, because obviously Albie's is this one, and then the family card, they won't always get 3 cards each Christmas, but obviously it's their first family or the first Christmas as a family, and obviously this has got the blue in it, so I feel like I need to do some kind of blue. I might go for a darker blue. We do have the navy, oh, not the navy blue, but like the royal blue in here in the glitter. That's the Chloe paper pads that I've been using. All of the papers that I've used have been out of the Chloe paper packs this Christmas, apart from, as I said, these ones, which were Kanban. But I'm really not sure. And this sometimes is my process. I look back on cards that I've done previously, cards that other people have done, and just put my own twist on things. I did make this card last year as a Christmas card for actually Chris's family. So like I said, these are really good. And I have got another one that is not Christmas, but an actual just card ideas. And you can put your own twist on it and make it festive. Now, I do quite like this one. I haven't got these bauble stamps, but I have got a Thirsty Brush stamp set with baubles and the matching dies. So I might do something with the baubles to make them, and I can cut them out and layer them up. So I may do something like that. Yeah, I think I might actually just do a couple of layers, use the blue and the silver again, just go with the darker blue this time. So I'm calling it a night on crafting, but 3 very different cards tonight. This was how this one ended up, the one for my sister, and then this is one that I've just started for Chris's sister. So I've just got a sentiment to add to that, and that's pretty much done, because this one is a decoupage one, so it's got plenty of volume to it. These baubles and sentiments are all Thirsty Brush. I don't want to move it too much because it's the Kallax glue that is still drying, so this is why we've got some volume to these. These sequins are the ones that I used in here, so they're the Stamps by Me ones. The embossing powder, which is gorgeous, look at that blue, look at that sparkle, is Thirsty Brush again. So all the toppers are either Thirsty Brush or Stamps by Me, and then the papers are Chloe. And then this, which I absolutely love, is all Chloe, actually, apart from the sequins. So all the papers are Chloe, we went through all those. All of these that are cut out, apart from obviously like the glitters and the embossing powders, everything else is Chloe, Stamps by Chloe. So this is how this turned out. I'm hoping it'll stand up. Me and Mum kind of have like a running competition of who can make the cards not stand up, because normally we have to prop our cards up. So the only thing I've got left to do on all of them is stamp on the inside. At the minute there is nothing on the inside, and as I said, stamp on here. This is all stuck, it just needs a sentiment, but it's gone 9 o'clock, I've still got tea to do and wash my hair. So, as I said, I'm leaving it at this tonight, which is a good stopping point. Tomorrow will be sentiments, and then I can hand out all the Christmas cards. So as I said, I don't have to worry about this video, because everyone will have their Christmas cards. So I will show you the completed of this, but that is all of my Christmas cards for this year, or all of my family homemade ones. So I thought I'd come on and finish this video, but before I do that, we've got day 9, 10 and 11 to open on the advent calendar, because it is now Saturday. It's Saturday morning, I'm just about to go to work. God, number 9's heavy. Again, already got them out because not that easy. Like I said, it's good because you don't get no breakages and there's nothing rattling about, but they are quite hard to get out. They are well packed in there. But day 9 is a big one, and looks like this. It says, sign up today to volunteer at a local care home, food bank, food refuge or homeless shelter. This last year was one of their new launches. Sorry, the lighting's not great. It is really dark this morning. It is the berry bath blend. Smells so good, so strong, like really strong. As soon as you open it, it's just like strawberry milkshake, oh well, berry milkshake. Smells really good. Day 10 is give a gift to somebody who is too busy caring for others, even if it's just a hug or a cuppa. If you're not from the UK, cuppa, cup of tea, coffee, cuppa. So we have a mini mask. We have the Chinese ginseng and rice, which is like, it's kind of oatmeal-y, porridgey texture. Really good for declogging. Its main use is for clarifying. So as I said, really good for clearing up everything in the skin. I actually have a large one of those upstairs, I think, if I've still got some left. And then, I haven't read it. Day 11 is hold doors open, offer your seat on a busy bus or train, help the elderly cross the street, be super kind today and every day. As you can tell, this year is all about spreading kindness, joy, and it's just caring for people. They just care for people, just look after people. And we have a vitamin C sheet mask. Can't go wrong with a good sheet mask. I love doing the charcoal face mask, letting that set, washing that off, and then sticking one of these in. Your skin soaks it up. It really does. But as I said, I'm coming off to finish today because this is going up tomorrow. And I'm at work today. And then tonight, I'm actually having a girly night with my friends from school, which I've known since I was 11, so quite a long time. And obviously I need to get you edited, so I'm going to edit you early, hopefully this afternoon, if I get a chance, and then I can get you pre-uploaded and everything, because last week took hours. December's always a busy month for videos and YouTube and things like that. People always upload extra. But it was ridiculous how long it took last week. So I want to be prepared, get it all done early. So I thought I'd come off, come sign off. Next week, handed out the cards, by the way, and got a lovely one in return from my mum. She makes her own cards as well, which looks like this, 2 little baubles that say son and daughter in them. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And look how tall that card is. But yeah, next week I need to finish Christmas shopping. I really do. I've only got Chris left to do, to be fair, and the cats need a new scratching post, so I've not got a massive amount to do, but I do need to get it done and get it wrapped, because normally by this point I've had a wrapping afternoon, I stuck a film on, sat and wrapped everything, and this year it's just sat in a bag waiting for me. And to be honest, I'm not motivated this year to wrap my presents, and I don't know why, because normally, as I said, it's one of my favourite afternoons in December. So next week I need to get that sorted. I've got some family to visit, drop off Christmas cards, things like that. So it might be a little bit in the car next week, maybe do a little sing along. As well, saying that, depending on copyright, crazy at the minute. But if you hop over onto my Instagram, I'm doing a weekly photo dump on a Sunday, which is photos obviously throughout the last week of, like, yesterday was Christmas jumper day and I didn't pick up the camera because work was crazy, but I did take photos, so I did wear my Christmas jumper. The cats have been chewing a light. Damn The sky this morning, first thing, was gorgeous. I did take a photo. So as I said, hop over to my Instagram because I do post over there things that aren't always in the vlogs. But if you like this video, hit the button and subscribe, and I will see you technically tomorrow, but I'll see you next week. Bye.